It was a Royal Command performance that, naturally, featured the very best of British. With the formal ceremonial duties done and dusted, this was a chance for the newly crowned king to kick back and relax. A beaming Charles watched the coronation concert, a heady mixture of glitz, grandeur and timeless favourites, thrown in his honour. During tonight's glittering gala on the East Lawn of Windsor Castle, there was no shortage of razzle-dazzle. And a little bit of ribbit too. Muppets Ms. Piggy and Kermit the Frog were two surprise guest performers, with Kermit even appearing in the royal box. The live concert was hosted by Downton Abbey star Hugh Bonneville, 59, who joked it was put on in honor of the artist formerly known as A. Prince. It was witnessed by 20,000 guests, including 10,000 who won tickets in a public ballot and volunteers from the King and Queen's charities. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and the Prince and Princess of Wales were transfixed, but Prince Louis, 5, stayed at home. Tens of millions more sat glued to their televisions as the concert, beamed around the world, was opened by DJ Pete Tong and followed by Ollie Murs, who sang Dance With Me Tonight. Tom Cruise sent a message from his Top Gun Warbird plane, saying, "Pilot to pilot. Your Majesty, you can be my wingman anytime." Don't miss. Coronation concert viewers slam-barring event and rippling sound. Latest, Hugh Jackman, Pierce Brosnan, Dame Joan Collins, Amanda Holden, Hamza Yassin, Giovanna Fletcher, Odie Mabuse, Richard E. Grant, Bear Grylls, Dynamo, Alan Titchmarsh, Tracy Emin and Sir Tom Jones were among other household names to record videos. A touch of Hollywood glamour was added by Katy Perry, who sang Roar and Firework, and Prince's Trust ambassador Lionel Richie, who sang Easy and All Night Long. Pianist Long Long, who was joined by Nicole Scherzinger, the former lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls, during a rendition of Reflection. The show also featured a stirring appearance from blind and autistic pianist Lucy Illingworth, 13, who gave a superb performance of Bach's Prelude in C major. The 2-hour extravaganza, aired by the BBC on big screens in parks and city centres, also featured the 300-strong Coronation Choir and veteran rock star Steve Winwood, accompanied by a virtual choir, with singers from more than 40 Commonwealth countries. For many, a highlight was a collaboration between the Royal Ballet, the Royal Opera, the Royal Shakespeare Company, the Royal College of Music and the Royal College of Art, who came together for the first time to create a spectacular one-off performance of Somewhere from West Side Story. Italian maestro Andrea Bocelli and Sir Bryn Tervel sang You'll Never Walk Alone, and Alexis French and Zach Abel performed Simple Minds' hit Don't You Forget About Me, with an introduction voiced by Charles on the theme of conservation. They performed in front of images projected onto Windsor Castle. Designer Stella McCartney made a speech about conservation, while Sonam Kapoor spoke about the Commonwealth. Towns and cities around the country were also treated to spectacular visual displays, with 1,000 drones taking to the skies in the first multi-location show ever to be staged in the UK. A Welsh dragon lit up Cardiff, while a watering can hovered above the Eden Project in Cornwall. During the segment, Paloma Faith provided the soundtrack, singing Lullaby, while actor James Nesbitt performed a spoken-word piece by Daljit Nagra, chair of the Royal Society of Literature. Take That, performing live for the first time in 4 years, provided a spectacular finale with tracks including Greatest Day, Shine and, in a fitting nod to the King's darling mama, Never Forget. For millions transfixed by the spectacular show, it is one they surely won't